come in. My goodness, come in, come in. Come on in. Now, please explain to me, what were you doing out in the woods in the middle of the night? You know it's not safe to be out there, especially when there's thunderstorms. Do you know the consequences that can result in you being outside in the middle of the night? You must be new to this area then. Let's say the friendly woodland creatures of the day aren't so friendly in the night. You are very lucky that you didn't encounter any. Well, with that being said, I must get a bed ready for you, because I am sure not going to let you go out there again until the sun rises. It's for your own safety, dear. Right. May I ask why you were out there in the first place? You were looking for me? What sort of assistance do you require? A potion? Of course, of course. And what does this potion need to consist of? To help with anxiety and insomnia, I understand. That is a common potion that a lot of my patrons need. Well, luckily you've arrived here safe, and I'll be able to look after you until the morning. And before I send you off to bed, I will quickly make a potion for you. It shouldn't take too long, just about 5 or 6 ingredients. How does that sound? Yes. Can I just quickly fix your hair? It's a bit all over the place from the rain. It's a bit soaked and everything. Yeah, of course. Thank you. Okay, just gonna brush out like this. There we go. You must be freezing. Would you like a blanket? You think you'll be fine? Okay. Well, after I've given you the potion, I'm happy to start up a warm bath for you, if that will be fine. Beautiful. I will definitely do that for you. Without further ado, I will get started on this potion for you. So this is a simple common potion that I tend to make all the time for all of my patrons, and this is to help for those who have anxiety or insomnia or just generally struggle to fall asleep. This is a temporary potion, so it won't last forever. It should last you 3 to 5 days, and this just helps you relax and fall asleep. I will give you a warning though, that one of the more negative side effects is that you will feel drowsy between these 3 to 5 days, but it's usually nothing too intense. You just might feel a little bit tired, but it will help you fall asleep in the night time much faster. So I just wanted to let you know about that, and before I go ahead, I just want to ask if I have your permission to make this potion and for you to ingest it. Perfect. Thank you very much. So, to get started, we need a water base, and on your journey, have you by any chance brought a water bottle with you? Lovely. May I please borrow it for a minute? Thank you. I usually obtain my water from the lake down the road, but obviously it's not safe enough even for me to be out there unless I have my wand on me, but I choose not to bring it everywhere because sometimes it's not needed, and even with my protection of my wand, sometimes it's just not enough with those woodland creatures outside in the night, so I prefer to not take my chances and get my water in the morning. But I have unfortunately run out of it tonight, so thank you for bringing along the bottle of water, and I will start pouring this into my cauldron. Alright, I'll pass back you your water bottle. That's all I needed for. Thank you very much for that. Before I continue putting in the active ingredients to this potion of yours, I will need to light some incense up to clear the energy in this room. Is that alright if I do that? Are you sensitive to any scents or anything like that? Okay, lovely. This is just a plain scented incense, so it shouldn't be too strong. And this also brings out calming energies into this room as well. Okay. Now let's clear the area. Let's also clear the cauldron for where the potion will be created. Alrighty. Now that will continue to clear the air out, like so. First of all, we are going to include crushed up Amazonite. Amazonite is used to induce creativity and to release calmness and to expand your path. Do not worry about it being a solid, because once it hits the water, it will turn into a liquid via dissolving, so it is ingestible. So, if you are having any troubles with your creative pursuits, I do picture you as someone who is rather creative, am I right? This would definitely help you. Okay, beautiful. So I'm going to include that now. You don't need too much of that. Enough will be in there to help you out. Next up, we have the Water of Crystallus. This helps out with people who struggle with insomnia. It is a potion, a separate potion that is made via spells only, so you unfortunately cannot access this in the wilds as you can with Amazonite. It is something that is very top secret in the witch society, so you have to be a part of it in order to obtain this separate potion. This is very strong, so you only need 3 droplets for the potion for it to work. If there's any more than 3 droplets, it could turn into a very long slumber, which is not great, especially if you just wanted to use it for a sleeping potion. And this, again, with the help of slumber, it would also help you with stress and anxiety. So let's do 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. It also has a fantastic aroma that fills the room. That mixed with the incense is divine. Okay. Next up, here we have the cream of Rosa. What the cream of Rosa does is basically, once you awaken after the night of your pleasant sleep, you will feel waked, clean and refreshed. So this doesn't necessarily help for you to fall asleep, but it helps for you after you wake up. So here's what it looks like. It's kind of like a paste. Your tongue might feel a little tingly for when you do include that into, when you do drink it, but that's completely normal. Okay, that will be enough. I will be adding a flake of pine cone. This, along with a couple of other of the ingredients you can access to make your own potions at home. You don't necessarily have to be a witch to make your own potions. You can always grab ingredients from all over the world to make them yourself. However, the more official, stronger potions do need to be done by a professional or a witch, because some of the side effects can be negative, so we've got to make sure that people are doing this safely. But a flake of pine cone, as you can see here, is commonly used in a lot of potions. This helps give you that uplifting, positive feeling, almost like how you feel in festive seasons. And pine cones are often associated with pine trees and Christmas and festivities and all that. So we include this to help you feel nice and refreshed, similar to the cream of Rosa, but for that to last you throughout your sleep, to have the sweetest of dreams. Okay, I'll include that. There we go. And I'll go put this away. Next up, we have a similar jar from before, but this time what's inside this is a little bit different, and I'll go show you that. In here is golden flakes. These don't have any side effects per se, but it helps the potion taste amazing. So I'll include that. With these golden flakes, the flavour depends and varies on the person or being, whichever their favourite flavours are. For me, it's chocolate whenever I drink these. It can be quite addicting, so that's why we only hand them out in small portions, because if you drink too much of these potions, there is a chance that you could go into an internal slumber. Yeah, we don't want that. You look so bright and youthful. And the last ingredient is moon dust. A forewarning, this stuff gets everywhere. You wouldn't be considered a witch unless your house is decorated in moon dust. It doesn't matter how much I try to clean it up, moon dust appears everywhere, even on some of my jars, you may have noticed. Even my hands. Okay. And you only need a little bit of this. And now with my wand, I've got to mix up the potion, and whilst I mix up the potion, I have to repeat a spell 3 times in order for it to activate. So can you please repeat with me as I say these spells? Thank you. Dear Goddess who is in the light, please let this potion work for our patron tonight. Dear Goddess, who is up in the light, please let this dear patron sleep tonight. Dear Goddess, who is up in the light, please let this patron sleep tonight. 1, 2, 3. And now I'll have to bring my wand towards you, and all you have to do is just follow the wand for the potion to work. Thank you so much for cooperating. Now, we need to put this potion in a jar for you. This is where I keep all my potion bottles. Let's get one out. This is the only amount that you will need to ingest for the potion to work. No more or no less. And I'll go and bring that potion into this for you. Before I give you this potion, have you bought any payment for tonight? For this potion, I would only need a lock of your hair. Not too much. It wouldn't be noticeable, plus its hair would grow back. So before I give you this potion, I would need that for the payment. Thank you. Time to put in the potion. And here it is. Potion for insomnia and anxiety. Thank you so much for cooperating for the payment. I'll go put this away. Hair is great for other types of potions. It's a very vital ingredient to have. And to be fair, I'll pass you on to your potion. Here you go. Now drink along, and whilst you drink, I'll get you ready a cup of tea and your bath. And whilst you're in there, I'll go set up your bedding for the night. And in the morning, you are free to go safely back to your home. How does that sound? Lovely. Thank you so much for coming along, and please promise me you'll be safe from now on, not wandering around in the nighttime, because it truly is not safe out there. Alright, thank you. Okay, I'm going to get your bath ready, and I'll see you very soon.